Hey guys, what's up? We're going to do a video on Warframe today. Warframe is a game that caught my eyes a couple of weeks ago, and I was waiting for a few of the updates to make a video about it. So I just decided to grab a key and start playing now because it's to the point where I feel like I wanna do that. So, Warframe is free to play. And it's in beta right now. Now, being in a beta, that means that currently anything you may see is subject to change. So, prices I talk about, or just everything pretty much content-wise in this video may or may not stay the same as it is right now. That's just how beta works. So just keep that in mind. This game is not finished, and this does not represent a finished game. Now, Warframe is a third-person shooter with a really neat aesthetic to it. As you can see, this is actually my character. The Warframes are the main characters, essentially. These are what you equip. These are essentially almost like classes in an RPG. And they each have different abilities and different upgrade trees. And you can choose from 3 when you begin. You can choose from, I believe, the Volt, the Loki, and the Excalibur. All of these have various abilities, and you can actually think of them in a very similar way to classes in an MMO, or almost characters in a MOBA game. These are the abilities that I have. I only have this one unlocked right now, as you can see here. This is sort of a tech tree. As you level up, you get points, and you can put points into these various things, and you can actually unlock mod slots and get mods. In this case, I found a mod that gives me more armor, so I decided to slap it in there. And you can respec at any time. Yeah, I was guessing it it costs, but it actually doesn't cost too much. Now, the upgrade paths also exist for all of the weapons, so my rifle, I've upgraded a couple of times, my pistol, upgraded several times because I use it way too much, and my blade because that thing is pretty cool. I've actually put a lightning damage mod in that one, as you can very clearly see. Now, you also have equipable gear. Right now I have some health restorations because I figured that'd be nice. And there are lots of pieces of equipment. I really want this thing, the Gorgon. I believe, yeah, it's like a light machine gun, but I have to be rank 3 to get it, and right now I'm rank 0, so I'm a little far away from that. But yeah, as far as rifle type weapons goes, there are shotguns, burst rifles. I'm not sure what this thing is. That thing looks ridiculous. It's an auto shotty, a sort of bullpup rifle that you start with, a sniper rifle. Yeah, there's quite a bit of variety already. I'm guessing, I mean, they're going to be adding a lot more. It is beta after all. As far as pistols go, there are also several. These are all the things you start with that I have equipped, by the way. It's just a semi-auto pistol. It's fairly heavy-hitting, but it's not super accurate. It says accuracy 100, but I'd like it to, I don't know, it spreads pretty easily. There's this thing right here, the Lex. This thing is awesome. It's basically like, you know, your Deagle or whatever. The Sicarus is pretty neat. It's a burst fire pistol. This thing is weird. It's like a one-handed shotty. This is like an impaling bolt gun, which I want very badly. And you've also got some sort of SMG styles, as well as dual SMGs and even dual Lato pistols. So there's a fair amount of weapons already, and as far as melee goes, yeah, you start with this, which is like sort of a katana, really, and you have these, which are gauntlets, dual, sort of smaller, almost wakizashi type swords, a bow staff, and now they have this ginormous hammer and like a war axe type of thing, which seems kind of crazy, and I sort of want it, but I really want these. Now, all of this, as you could see, let's just go back really quick, they have 2 prices. It's purchasable with this symbol right here, which is credits, which are what you earn by playing, and this, which is platinum. Now, I did say this is a free-to-play game, which means it has a microtransaction system. So that is platinum. I have some because just from getting in the beta you start with 50, which isn't that much, but as you can see here you have revives, when you die and you aren't, other people aren't around, you have to spend a revive. Or you can just quit, but if you want to get back up, you have to spend a revive. If you're in co-op, because this game is online, it is co-op, there are a bit of a Zerg sometimes running around in the missions, and you can join in if you want. You can revive other people, you know, the whole bro fist, pick 'em up thing. And these revives, all 4 of them, regen every day. And you can also spend platinum to refill. And it's not that much. It appears to be 3 per revive, so 12 max. I've got to say, I think platinum right now is kind of expensive. I think it's like $5 for 75 platinum, which is kind of expensive in my opinion. I mean, which means some of these, let's just go like a Warframe. This thing, you know, this is 375 platinum. That's kind of a lot. Each of these you can unlock for like $5. This is more, you know, it seems a little expensive. I'm hoping they'll change that. It is a beta, so obviously all of that is very much subject to change. And I really hope that they rethink those prices because they seem a little silly to me for right now. But anyway, we're going to go into it and show you what this game is actually like. Now, you can actually choose to just be online and part of the Zerg, to be private and just host a game, or go in solo. I'm going to go solo for this video because recording tends to slow my machine down a little bit and I don't want to ruin it for other people. We're going to try this. As you can see, there are actually lots of missions. Like each of these planets is actually sort of a mission hub. Right now, I only have Mercury. You start here and move your way forward, and right now, I'm at Elion. I'm guessing that once you get here and beat this one, you can either choose to go to Venus or choose to go to Saturn. Like, I'm hoping that's what it is, that you can make a choice and go to whichever branch you personally want. I like the planet Saturn. It's like my favorite planet, if you can have one, besides Earth, because Earth is pretty cool, being all living and stuff. But yeah. Oh, and one more thing I should mention before we go in, there are resources, Morphix, Ferrite, and Polymer bundles. Now, every planet, I guess you could say, has different resource types. Now, there is a crafting system. I don't have any blueprints right now, but you can actually get blueprints for weapons and warframes and stuff like that, and spend the components to craft them. So that's kind of cool. And it's, I guess, it's sort of a way of gating content. Like, if you have a blueprint that requires, you know, gallium, you need to go here to get it, or plastids. That sounds kind of deadly. Alright, we're gonna go into it now. To this mission. This is an exterminate type mission, which I'm guessing just means I have to kill things. I'm fairly good at that, so we're going to kill things, it appears. Here we go! Rare mods, yeah, I'd like to find some cool mods to apply. Alright. Maybe it'll give me a specific target I have to work my way to. This game can actually get kind of difficult solo. Obviously, it's not necessarily balanced for solo, because, I mean, it is a co-op game, and it probably shouldn't necessarily be.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed on this vessel.
Balanced.
Leave no one standing.
Ooh, alright, I've just gotta kill
You're still
everything.
in the clear. No detection from ship's sensors.
Alright, I'm not detected yet. I'm gonna have to turn this down slightly. It's a little loud. Alright. I kinda wish there was like a master volume. We'll just crank all of this stuff way down. The music is actually pretty good. It's very futuristically Asian themed, kind of. It's a strange way to put it, but this whole game is obviously very futuristic, and it has a definite Asian theme. It kind of makes sense. I mean, I'm basically like a space shogun or something like that. That's what you are as a person in a Warframe. You clearly outnumber the Marines, and they're very obviously unable to take you down one-on-one. You're way more powerful than they are. That's just how it is. As far as the abilities go, they're pretty varied. Each Warframe definitely has a role, which I find interesting, the way they've done it. Alright, I'm gonna be going through here and shooting some people. Those guys with saw blades scare the crap out of me. Alright, sorry about this. One more adjustment. Oh, that's an interesting time to pause. I will actually be playing the game, I swear. It's just a little quiet. I have to do some balancing and editing. That's fine. Alright. Let's go. The kind of twist on this, which is interesting, is that usually in a lot of games, the generic Space Marine ripoffs are your character. I mean, you know, see Gears of War, or Halo, all that stuff. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of angry Halo fans after me. Yeah. But in this case, the Grineer, which are the burly space guys, those are the enemies. You are Tenno. T-E-N-N-O. Another word for space shogun, apparently. You're, I guess, kind of like aliens, too. I mean, you're not human. You're another species, I suppose. And you're like this ancient race that has existed for a while. The story is actually kind of interesting, and it's got a fairly unique theme to it. So, I'm a pretty agile person. As you can see, I can do a cool like ground slide, and you can do some neat jumps, and I'm pretty sure there's a way to do like a backflip. I don't know how it's done, but I'm pretty sure you can. I've got to kill everything that lives here. I think I can do that. 50 enemies left. That's actually quite a few enemies. Alright, here we go. I have one power unlocked, and that is this. Yeah! Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Oh, hello, shield guy. I don't like guys with shields. That usually doesn't help. No, you don't. No, you don't. Your shield disappeared. Have fun. So, you have those 3 weapons, as I showed you, so I'm going to switch to my pistol, because I like it. And I'm almost level 4 with it. About halfway level 5 with my Warframe. The enemies do take cover, but there isn't a cover system per se. Like for you, I can't like stick to cover, you know? There's no cover system for you, which is fine because again, you're kind of the superhero, you know? You're more durable, more powerful than the enemies. That's the point. I'm gonna get you. There are many more of them than there are of you, even on co-op. You don't outnumber them. I mean, you're not gonna get 50 players. Oh. Get you with my lightning sword. Oh, no. Get back here. There you go. It's a pretty gory game, as I'm sure you've realized by the fact that I vivisected him. Alright, we're gonna run ourselves around. Oh, yeah. Charge up a nice hit. As you saw, you can also do, like, ground slam types of moves, which is pretty fantastic. Alright, kill all of the Grineer. Lots of stuff to loot. You can find mods like this to add to your weapons in your Warframe, and of course blueprints, which I would definitely like to find. You can buy them, but apparently you can also find them, and only the best, like the best equipment and blueprints for the best equipment can be found. You can't buy your way to that kind of stuff. So the whole buying power thing, I'm not sure if you really can. Admittedly, it is co-op and not PvP, so buying power is less of a factor, but it still is a factor, and even though I definitely think that the platinum is too expensive as it is right now, I wouldn't say that you can buy your way to power. The weapons seem fairly balanced, and you have to use the Warframes and weapons and things to actually make them better. You can't just buy upgrades. That's my opinion on it, at least as to how it seems to be right now. The gunplay is... it's run-of-the-mill, but it's not awful. It's fairly satisfying. There's a bit of impact to it. I think there could be a bit more, but the screen shake and stuff like that is pretty nice. The abilities are very fun. I mean, as you can see, just... oh, I'm gonna get you. Yeah. I mean, that is really satisfying to just slice people up and have them come to pieces. The sort of blade dash that I have is kind of fantastic. There's also a small hacking minigame, as you see here. Gotcha. And that's how you do that. Just connect them all. I'd really like... you're just gonna work your way through here. Find your objective. There are actually several types of missions, it seems like, which is nice. You're not always doing the same thing. The environments, I think, are a bit repetitive. this sort of a future ship tile set that you're seeing right now is all I've seen so far. I haven't seen any levels where I've been outdoors or in a different looking ship or something like that. Admittedly, I have only done the levels on Mercury, so I don't know if that changes. Enemy variety is getting there. They slowly introduce you to more enemies, and there seems to be kind of variants of enemies. That's definitely fine. That's okay. It's interesting. I mean, it seems obviously AAA as far as free-to-play goes. I mean, it's a very good-looking game. It's got nice physics effects that you can turn on. It's got pretty good texture quality, nice effects, like particle effects and things, you can see as I shock the crap out of everyone. The acrobatics are impressive, but I think they should go silly with it. I mean, you are, like, a space badass. You should be doing, like, flips more. I mean, maybe running on the walls. I think Total Biscuit suggested that in his video, if I remember properly. He actually suggested wall running. I think that's a very good idea. I actually forgot about that until now. Whoops. Original idea, do not steal. Loot all this. There are combo moves and things, some of the things you can do. There's a link on the forums, or a thread on the forums rather, that gives you a description of some of the stuff. Like, I know that you can backflip. There we go, that's how you do it. You gotta be aiming and press the sprint, jump, and back keys. And I think you can, while sprinting, jump and do a falling slide, and then do like an uppercut from that. So I'm gonna try that. Yes, you can also roll, which is nice, just by tapping the sprint key. The controls are very responsive. I don't have problems with lag or anything like that. I haven't yet, at least. But a rifle mod, nice. As far as, you know, the controls being usable, they definitely are. Oh, and also you can climb stuff. If I can actually find something to climb. You can get up over edges and stuff like that. This suit actually has an ability that lets you jump like triple height for a nice little acrobatic effect. I haven't unlocked that yet, clearly, but you can. I'm just jumping around like a moron trying to figure out how to do that thing. That's how you do it. So, let me try one more time here. Do it! Oh, I'll figure it out. I'll have to look at that thread again. I'm gonna get you. Yeah! I think that was it. I hit the metal detector. That's kind of what that looks like. It's definitely a very fun game to play, though. I mean, no! Wrong! Bad saw blade dude. Get off. Thank you. Ow. Your health doesn't regenerate, by the way, not on its own. Your shield does, your health does not. Anyway, before I was very rudely interrupted from my rambling and jumping around like a moron. It's fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's a bit repetitive. But I haven't really found... I mean, I don't find it boring, definitely. There's too much combat variety, I think, for it to just get boring really quickly, which is good, because that's definitely a danger with something like this. And there's a lot of progression. You know, there's a lot of levels, a lot of weapons. I'm not going to say grind, but you're going to have to take a while to unlock things that you may want, and then to unlock the sort of upgrade paths within those things. So you're going to be playing this for a while if you really want to get into it. So the whole can it keep my attention for very long is relevant. Okay. Oh no. No! Okay. I need to survive. That would mean not dying, generally. Alright. Nope. As you can see, you get kills with stuff and it levels up that stuff, so the white bars around my pistol, this rifle, and my frame up there, that is your experience bar. That determines, yeah, you know, I mean, your experience. You just kill stuff, you level up, everybody wins. Yeah, the sword is pretty fun. I definitely would like to try the dual swords, though. That sounds kind of amazing. How many enemies left? 22. Alright. Yeah! That was pretty satisfying. Alright. Still some, some enemies in this zone. I'll show you that climbing up now. If I had that ability, I could just jump right up there, probably, which it makes you feel kind of cool. I mean, like I said, you are a space badass. You are way cooler than the enemies. You are the action hero. You can do the cool moves. I think they need to go just totally silly with it, though. They need to go OTT with all the craziness. Make new moves. You know, some more acrobatics. There's nothing wrong with it. Whee! Alright. Let's get through here. This door is one of the things I like to talk about. This, as you can see, it has this lock on each side. If you're in co-op, you actually need 2 people to press these at the same time and open the doors. So there is, in co-op, it does change a bit. There is teamwork, but it's not huge. As you can see, I mean, I'm not playing it co-op, and I'm doing alright. I haven't died yet. Admittedly, I'm sitting here getting shot like a... There we go. But... I mean, I haven't died yet. I'm not doing spectacularly badly, I don't think. There are some missions, though, that are very difficult, in my opinion, without having help. So, it is nice to have help. And elevators take forever to come down sometimes. 18 enemies left. Whee! Wait, I just want to... what? Oh, it's really hard to do the backflip. I need to learn how to do all these crazy moves. Need to look at that thread again. So it's, I mean, for a beta, it's pretty impressive. It seems quite polished. I don't have a lot of problems with it. I haven't had any technical issues with it as far as FPS drops or shooting guys in the back or disconnection issues or crashing or anything like that. Obviously that doesn't mean those issues don't exist, but at least they aren't so prevalent that I'm just experiencing them all the time. I'm not. Oh, I missed. Uh-oh. I don't like this. Alright. Stop. Where'd you go? There you are. Yeah. One thing that's really satisfying about that is if there are several enemies in a row, you can just wide arc slash them all with that and feel amazing. Alright. These ciphers are incredibly simple. Not that I mind. There's a little off room right here. Just check if there's stuff to loot. There is! Loot! Credits and resources and... oh, yeah. Alright. Health isn't quite full, but it's close enough. As you level up the suit, you do get maximum health and shield upgrades and more abilities. And whoa! You're new. Okay. I didn't realize that I was about to die. As you can see, you can just revive like that. It puts you right back where you were, which actually can be a problem sometimes. Unless you fall off an edge or something that would kill you, then it teleports you to a safer place. If there were friends, I would be lying on the ground for a while and have a bar above me that's like, this guy is a moron and died. You can go help him if you really want to. And of course, you get rewarded at the end of the mission for that. You get bonus experience once you go back to the extraction point and end a mission. Do that, you know, it changes depending on how well you did, if the percentage of the damage that you dealt, and stuff like that. Clearly this is kind of meant to be a co-op game. I'm probably not playing it correctly by going solo like this. It's very easy to find a co-op game though. Just, I mean, switch the mode to online and you will be put in with other people. It's pretty painless most of the time. I found sometimes that the co-op characters won't appear on your screen, which is a little weird. I've only seen that once, actually, to be honest. I was just seeing dudes die. They were getting hit with a guy with gauntlets that I couldn't see because they were all flying around and stuff, and then he sort of appeared and then disappeared again. It was kind of weird. But it's clear that, yeah... got them both. It's clear that they might need to work on that a little bit still, but for the most part, that was only one instance, and I don't think it even lasted the whole mission. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, so it is pretty satisfying. The combat is definitely fun. You get a lot out of it when it comes to just, you know, when people come to pieces like that. It's just very satisfying. It's pretty visceral. I would like to see more combo moves and things like that, like if I could just tap this button several times and maybe like tap E, E, S, E, and, like, you know, do cool attacks. And I'm not expecting Devil May Cry or anything, but it would be kind of cool to see some stuff like that. Because as stylized as the game is right now, I think that's what they need to do. They need to hook on to that super kind of cyberpunk space ninja stylized stuff and just go silly with it. I think that's a really good idea for them. Hello! I'm gonna finish you off in the coolest way I can, which would be like this. Gotcha! Alright. That's it. Go to extraction. Now normally on your way back to extraction you're getting constantly attacked, but since the point of the mission was to kill everything, I'm guessing that probably isn't going to happen. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. Stuff to break! Oh, I can't not break it. Slash loot it. Oh yeah. Okay. And that was a mission, it appears. There are bosses. I believe the next mission actually involves a boss. The levels don't seem to be laid out exactly the same every time. I can't say if that's 100% true, but it kind of seems like the case. And there we go, rank 4 with my pistols, and rank 5 with my suit, my Warframe. I did get a rifle mod I should look at. So let's look at that stuff really quick. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. I mean, it is loot. How can you not look at it? Okay. I did all of the damage on that mission. Holy crap, how did I manage that? Not the best accuracy, though. Look at the arsenal. Alright, it even reminds you that, hey, stupid, you got some stuff you should look at. So, I can upgrade the pistol. I would like to get the clip size up. That also will lead to a damage upgrade and another mod slot, even though I don't have mods for it. So, boom, get the clip, and apply. When you add a mod to a weapon in one of those slots, it costs you credits to apply the changes. So, like, applying a mod costs. But that's okay. Critical chance. How much would it cost to put it in there? It's a green, so it's 500. That's barely any. Honestly, I think I might be better off just selling that and waiting to use that slot on a more prevalent mod. You can just go to your inventory right here and look at all the stuff you've got and sell if you want. There are mods like this. This has rifle, which you can put on any rifle, and then there are mods for specific weapons like this, the Burston mod. The Burston is a rifle, but it's a specific one. So that'd actually be awesome to have for that. I'm going to sell that. Shotgun mod. Armor piercing, that's pretty awesome, so I'll keep that. And I'll keep that as well just in case. Now, you can buy Warframe slots. They're 20. That's actually not very much. That's less than $1. Well, actually, no, that probably is about $1.25-ish. I'm not sure. Math. Alright, so I can get more health, 125 health, or the radial blind skill. I really want that. So, or wait, I could actually, I could boost up the slash dash, bash, mash, hash, and make it better. Oh, that's really tempting. I'm doing it. I can't not do it. Alright. Apply. Yes. I've got 2 revives left. I can refill those or just wait, and I will do that one. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I want to get that. Upgrade the rate, the swing rate, I'm guessing, because it doesn't have a fire rate. Oh, and there's also this, which I didn't show. Apparently you can find these Orokin reactors, and as you can see when I hover over it, it unlocks a crap ton more stuff. So this isn't actually the only skill tree. There's more. Guessing I don't know where you find those. I'm not even sure if you can buy them, like, with real money. You just seem to, maybe you get them, maybe it's like every boss battle drops one or something like that, but it appears that you can apply that to just about everything, and it will sort of upgrade the capacity of the weapon, so that even if you've gotten all of this unlocked and mods in every slot, there's more to it if you happen to put one of these in it, that's kind of neat, to be able to That reminds me of, what were they called? This is an older game, but PS2 game called Chaos Legion. I think they were called spiritual stones. You could give to your Legion, and it's almost like they're max level. Oh wait, now they're not. No one's gonna get that reference, are they? It was a good game, I swear. It was really good. It was made by Capcom after they made Devil May Cry 1. It was awesome. Anyway, yeah. What's the next mission? Yeah, that, I believe, is the boss. I'm gonna try this just to see what it's like. I'm doing it solo, which is probably very stupid. But whatever. I don't even care. It's whatever. Okay. Tolstage. Very neat aesthetic, though, I've gotta say. Very green, apparently. This actually looks a little bit different than the past areas.
Assassination contracts are not to be taken lightly. Eliminating this target will have a significant impact on enemy forces.
Okay.
Search the ship. Leave no survivors.
Sure, fine, whatever. Yeah.
Keep moving.
Leave me alone. She's nice. She's just a little talky sometimes. I can relate. Okay. Obviously, she is your mission briefing lady. You can actually be stealthy. That's one thing I haven't really talked about. There are suits like the Loki and the Ash that are more suited to being stealthy. I kind of screwed that up. I should have charged it. But yes, you can actually... There are sort of blinks and like battle teleports, invisibility. There are things that would make you harder to detect and possibly make stealth a viable alternative, but I don't really know if you could. I mean, a lot of the missions do involve you having to kill things, so I'm not sure if you could just go through the whole game. Upgraded dash, that's amazing. Like that, I kind of doubt it. I mean, you're gonna have to kill things one way or another at some point, but stealth still does seem like a viable alternative to just killing everything, because unlike that last mission where I actually literally had to kill everything, most of the missions you don't. Like this one, I have an assassination target. Like, these guys are incidental. I could run past them if I wanted to. I do want the experience for the rifle though. But, like, it's not gonna... Ooh, a mod. It's not gonna punish me. The mod flew out of his gut. Melee, nice. I'm okay with that. Get those credits. So as a third-person shooter, it's pretty good. It's kind of refreshing because it's not a cover-based TPS, and the futuristic theme is neat. It's quite unique. I've not seen one done this way, and I guess I'm gonna eat my words. Ah! Because the tile set here, the textures and stuff, it looks different than the level I was in before and all the others that I've seen. Will you stop it with your shield and just being all cool? Think you're so... No! There we go. Show you, shield, jerk. Hello? Hello, isn't it? Oh! Got him. Alright, but yeah, as you can see, I mean, I'm having quite a bit of fun here. It's satisfying to play. It's got a little bit of work, in my opinion. They need to tweak it a bit. Some of the things about the combat, I think, feel a little like they could be a little better, like saying the gun combat maybe could use a bit more impact. The screen shake and stuff like that they seem to have added is definitely a plus. I think the sound assets need a little bit of work. The guns don't sound too bad. The grunts and stuff from the Marines are kind of repetitive, but that's not a big issue. I don't like the voices of the Marines. They have this weird, like, you know, like the 90s horror movie phone call murderer voice that, like, the guy has a really deep voice because he's using, like, a voice morpher to change his voice. That's what they all sound like. They have that really inhumanly deep, like, voice. I think it would even be better just to have, like, the Combine voice chatter kind of voice than the way they sound. I think they sound kind of silly, but that's just my opinion. It's like my opinion, man. Over-referenced quote. Okay. Hit that guy from the side while I can. Those guys have quite a bit of health. And now he's dead. That is such an amazing ability. It's awesome. I definitely would be excited, though, to try out more of the Warframes, and to get those combo moves down so I can be backflipping and uppercutting and just all kinds of crazy crap. I would have to say that the progression, it is a big wall. I mean, it's obviously, it takes a lot of time to get anywhere. And that's pretty standard for free-to-play games, honestly. But what I would say is the whole platinum being a bit expensive thing. I'm not really gonna, like, go again and again on that, but it does seem like it's a bit pricey. Let's get out of this very shiny green room. Hey, those saw guys are like the bane of my existence sometimes. When you first start and you're level 1 in whatever frame you choose, those things will kill you in like 2 hits. They're nuts. I do not like them. Sam, I am. Okay. Continue! I'd like to find this boss. Well, I think I would. I probably wouldn't. I'm not sure how to use... Oh, it gives you a mouse. Okay. You just hold Q and it brings that up. I was wondering how to actually use those items. I'm going to use one. Oh! Apparently it makes me explode. Hello? Open up! Oh, it's an elevator. Stupid thing. That is very difficult. I will learn this backflip. I will. It'll be amazing. That was kind of cool, but not what I was. Okay. Anyway, let's go. Elevator. These things take forever. Okay. Find my way to the boss. Shoot him in the face. Probably die. This is quite an elevator shaft. Speaking of shaft. Teehee. Alright. Here we go. Look in these off rooms for stuff to loot. Nom. Some more ammunition. I should probably push the door button instead of staring at it. I will, thank you. Jeez, bossy. Now, like I said, I don't actually have to sit here and fight every single one of these guys. Probably not the worst idea, especially because I'm going to have to, like hack a terminal over there, it looks like. That was not really... Oh, jeez. I'm going to die here. I guess that's sort of like, running through a zone and aggroing all the mobs in it. Oh, that's the boss. Oh, well, hello. I didn't see you there, friend. Oh, you can blink. Teach me your ways, Captain Boar. I want to know how to blink. Okay. This actually isn't the worst place to fight him because those guys are having serious issues reaching me. Oh, that was probably dangerous to just sit there. Oh, no, I'm gonna die. Balls! I'm gonna get him. It's gonna happen. Captain Bort, you're gonna die. You're gonna go down, even though you're heavily armored. So says your name. Ugh. This, I think, could also, I didn't even do that, could also definitely do with some Diablo-style enemies with cool abilities and things that you might have to look out for. That would be kind of neat to see some enemy variation in the way of random abilities and stuff. Alright. Cronus blueprint. I found a blueprint. It appears that if you die in a mission and are forced to leave it, you get to keep a lot of the stuff that you picked up. I'm not gonna say that you would get to keep everything, like for defeating that boss if I just died right now, but most of the time it seems like you get to keep the stuff that you find. I'm gonna get you. The AI in the game seems to be fairly intelligent. It's pretty smart. They will gang up and stuff like that because obviously one-on-one, whoa! One-on-one, they are not as strong as you. Unless they're a shielded guy. Because those guys are invincible apparently. But they don't make the game easy. I don't think so. I really don't think the game is like super crazy easy. I need to get out of here. That's not how you start an elevator, sir. Okay, you can customize your colors as well. I'm like black, white, and red because I'm super edgy. And most of the colors are locked though. I'm not sure how you unlock them. Maybe you have to pay. But honestly, the whole free-to-play model thing, I wouldn't call it pay-to-win, and it's definitely not really annoying. I think it's actually okay. It's fairly good. Alright, gonna work my way through here. I got a blueprint, and I've never gotten one before, so I want to check it out. Oh! Break it. Yeah. Okay, get my way through here. Hopefully I'll get a lot of bonus experience for this mission. For being all cool and whatnot. Oh no! That's got some serious range now. No complaints. Oh, there's more around the corner than I thought. As far as scaling difficulty goes, with co-op and stuff like that, it kind of seems to me like it takes a bit longer for enemies to go down. I'm not sure if that's actually the case or if they were just higher level at the time. But, I think maybe it is a bit of a zerg. Meaning, like, oh, balls. Meaning, I think there's a serious, sort of like with Guild Wars 2, you'll often find yourself running around in a large formation of people and just destroying everything with no tactics or anything. You're just sort of spraying everywhere as this big group of death machines. That is a little weird, because there are support frames, and like there's obvious room for tactics, and maybe in the higher level stuff there are more tactical decisions and stuff like that that has to be made. But in the missions that I played co-op, it seemed to be just sort of run around and kill everything in this big group. That was kind of dumb. I'm now wishing I had that super jump ability, but I don't think I can even get it without applying one of those, like, artifacts upgrades. There are also artifacts too, apparently. Actual artifacts you can equip. I'm not sure what they mean by that and what all they do, but apparently they exist. Will you just, with your saw, and just quit it? Alright, there's the terminal. Gotta get over to that terminal. Gotcha! Oh, there's another one. Leveled up. Something? Oh no, that was finding a mod. Alright. That works too. I've found lots of good stuff. I would like to complete this mission, preferably, and not get my face sawn off. Okay. There's still some guys down there, but... Whoa. Incorrect. There we go.
Overhaul successful.
Okay, where am I going? Over this way.
Stay close to the wall.
I definitely have hope for the future of this game, though. For more weapons, more frames, more variety, maybe more silliness as far as being able to run around and do crazy cool stuff and not die, preferably. I would like to see them go all out nutso with the movement mechanics and things like that, because obviously the game is very clearly stylized and trying to be very stylized, and it's very interesting because a lot of third-person shooters are quite generic. So I think they should really latch on to that style and make the most of it. Okay. We're getting all kinds of juicy lickens. Alright, let's get out of here. That sounds really creepy. Juicy lickens. Yeah. No further comments on the juicy lickens. Don't you dare lock me out. I will just... I'll complain to, like, the CDC or whatever I gotta do to get you guys fired or demoted or... Okay. Loot more stuff. There's always time to loot stuff. Always time to loot stuff. Gimme, gimme.
Detecting a large security force heading your way.
You're not detecting anything. You just... No. You're lying. I've killed, like, the entire population of Earth in this mission. There shouldn't be anyone left. Okay. An unfortunately long elevator. Clearly. Okay. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Whew. Just want to get out of this mission so I can... Ah! That's not what I had in mind. Go! Okay. The damage numbers are a nice touch. I like that. That's good. Damage numbers never go amiss with me. I would like it if life had damage numbers. I would definitely support that. Oh, got you both. And just that, I mean, you know, that is fun. That's fun stuff. I think that's really the main point, is that this game has lots of fun stuff as far as just being silly, you know? I mean, jumping around, slicing dudes up. Don't kill me, please. So, if any of the guys, the devs, see this, ramp that up, please. I mean, more of that. That stuff is great. Let's just go seriously OTT and have Space Shogun Warriors being amazing, and it'll be great, because that's kind of what we need in a genre like third-person shooters that's pretty stagnant with things like Gears of War and things like that. They're just super generic and don't bring anything new to the table at all. I mean, I know a lot of people like Gears of War, I'm not going to diss them for it, but in my opinion, they're so generic, and there's just nothing interesting about those games at all. Alright. Whoosh! There we go. Mission complete. You are the best gamer in the world. Even though you died too many times. Oh, look at all those mods and stuff. I should get more credits than that, cheapskate. Okay. Very well done, it seems. Sweet. Alright, let's look at the arsenal now. Because I've got some stuff. Okay. What can I do? Clip size. Or crit chance. Or crit chance. Clip size. Yep. For sure. Get it. Okay. Pistol. Didn't get a level up from a pistol, doofus. Rate. Other mods. Freeze damage. Let's see. Doing 1.9 electricity, so I can have it do 1.4 freeze, 1.7 freeze. I'm staying with my lightning sword. Yeah, lightning sword. Clearly the best. Okay. So I got a blueprint to the foundry. There we go. Cronus. That looks cool. It's a new longsword. Okay, so I need 500 ferrite, which I've got, 75 polymer bundles, and 1 morphic. An amorphous solid. Alright, I'm not sure how to get that. It also costs 15,000 credits, which I do not have, and takes 12 hours to build. Wow. Alright, so I need the morphics then. Where can I get those? Are they in this system? Possibly. Yes. Probably just in later missions. Oh, and I unlocked Venus now. Sweet. So I can do... Oh, wow. These missions, or these... Wow, this definitely gets way up there. Ooh, 5 to 10. Yeah, I would definitely just fail miserably at that, probably. Back to Mercury, you can redo the missions if you want. I can now go to Apollodorus and do a capture mission. That would be... I've never done a capture mission before. And of course, if I want to, all I gotta do is tap online, and suddenly I can join in any of the various Zergs that are going on. As you can see, there's groups here doing these missions as we speak. So, that, my friends, has been Warframe. A very comprehensive look at it, I hope. I will link you to the site, even though it's not complicated, because it's just Warframe. And you can sign up for the beta. There are various sites that give out keys. It shouldn't be too difficult for you to get one if you're interested. And, as far as I'm concerned, just give it a shot. Free to play. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you on Saturn. Yes.